What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
These are some of my culture shocks as a South African currently living in the United States. My name is Ashley Mvunguse and welcome to my series called Ashley's in America. Starting off strong with what shook me the most. In America, people don't wash their underwear immediately after bathing. And for me, I actually still have not adapted to that because with the way that we were raised in South Africa, we were raised that as a woman, you know, it's clean to wash your underwear immediately after bathing and then you hang it, you let it air dry, you know. But here, no, they throw it in the laundry basket and they'll wash it when they do their laundry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got to talk about that.
It's not make.
Okay, so
Jesus Lord, that's our first video, y'all. We didn't know that was. We didn't know.
Right, as a reactor and who do these type of videos of where we compare and contrast differences about different cultures, you know, as Americans, we would make statements based off of what we know, right? But sometimes that may not be true for everybody. And this is one thing that's not true because I already know I'm going to speak for all Southerners. Okay, our grandmas taught us to wash our underwear in the shower by hand. And if she found out that we put it in the laundry with other people's clothes, oh, baby, we was about to get hot. Okay, so that's, I just wanted to put that out. Because my grandma, I heard her in my ear. Y'all know she in heaven. I heard her in my ear. She was like, you better correct it.
Not just that, we shop in batch. So we have buku underwears and buku socks.
And we throw it away regularly.
Like buku socks and buku underwears.
Sure, it's not. I'm not judging. You know, I get it. It's just a difference of culture, but yeah, I'll stick to what I know. Another culture shock of mine is the regulations when it comes to alcohol. I feel like in South Africa, you could send a 13-year-old to go buy you a beer, which is actually not right. South Africans, in this case, we really need to do better because here in the United States, like, they are strict. You're not going to enter a club if you're under 21. Let me see that ID. Mm-hmm. You're not going to buy a bottle in a bottle store without providing your ID. They are so strict on that, and I love that. Maybe there are exceptions in very, very few places, but majority of the places are super strict when it comes to their regulations and checking that ID. And you know what? I'm here for it.
It's a fact.
I love that for you guys. Another shock that shook me is the self-driving cars. Last time when I left South Africa, there was no self-driving cars. So yeah, that was interesting because I remember the first time, like, you know, I got to experience a self-driving car like a Tesla. I was like, it's driving itself.
Hey, I want y'all to put in the comment section, are you the type of person who have to be involved in the experiences of brand new things all the time?
Right.
Are you cool with walking past 3 years of not experiencing it, and while everybody else is doing their best work with it, like cool with things, like they got certain shoes that I know for a fact I've never wore, but like even here with the self-driving car, like I'm not eager to jump in a self-driving vehicle that I don't have control. I'm not fast to. Let me know in the comment section if you that type of person. If you're not, like how quick are you to jump onto it just because it's available? You know.
I can't do the self-driving car. I refuse. Mm-mm.
I heard too many stories, y'all.
Mm-mm.
An experience, but I like it. It's the future. We're in the future now. Another culture shock that shook me is the dress code at church.
Oh.
The dress code at church. Now, look, I'm not being judgmental whatsoever. I'm just spotting the difference here. In South Africa, I think we're a bit more strict in terms of, like, you know, attire. Like if you're gonna be wearing something that's off shoulder, throw on a nice, you know, little scarf. If your dress is just slightly above the knee, wear some stockings. But I've noticed here in America, hypo, even the aunties, like maybe a woman in her 40s, 50s, she will wear like a dress that's a bit above the knee, no stocking, And I'm
No
not judging. It's just that
stocking?
I was shook a little bit. I was moved. I was
She
like,
must have went to a
oh,
non-denominational church.
okay.
I'm saying, hey,
And if you
bruh.
are in South Africa, the ushers and the hostesses, they'd be bringing you something to cover your legs.
No, they putting that blanket
So
on,
yeah,
huh?
Right.
Real talk.
you guys are a
Another
bit
prayer
more,
cloth.
I think, liberal when it comes to that. My
I think
next
I gotta make
culture
a comment of
shock
that.
is the bread.
The bread. Okay, I gotta make a comment of
Oh.
that. When it comes to the church, I feel like the Christian church has really let themselves evolve in the dress code.
It depends on the
It used to
denomination,
be,
though.
it does, but it used to be a very strict dress code.
Yeah, it used to.
But now it's like it has become so much more freer, and I feel more relaxed and where they can put it on in a way that they're comfortable with. Because we do preach, come as you are.
Right.
And sometimes people are ready, I'm talking about hand in hand with Jesus, but they're still coming as themselves.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Fresh from the club.
It might just be fresh from the club. It's crazy, but
Okay,
I'm just saying.
I do agree with what she's saying, but it also depends on the denomination of the church. That's not happening in no Pentecostal church. You're not making it through the front door.
You can even throw the Muslims in there. Them boys suit and tied to the T every
Right.
time.
And it's not happening in no Baptist
And
church.
they have
Old-school
never
Baptist,
switched that dress code.
Right. Now,
So-
an old school Baptist, baby, you better dress.
The preach up in there still with the towel. In this
I
bottle of
see
water. Somebody.
who got on
Yeah.
a pencil shirt. I need a usher to come give her a prayer cloth right now.
Bruh, bruh.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Sister,
in
get
certain
her,
churches.
sister, get her.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved here and my host family had like this bread that had been sitting in the cabinet for so long. And I was thinking, they think I'm going to eat that?
Mm-hmm.
They want me to eat expired bread? Because that bread was there for weeks.
Oh,
Matter
no.
of fact,
Oh, wow.
I think it was pushing a month and the
Child,
bread
didn't
was
that no
still
more?
there. And then one day I'm like, let me
Right.
smell this bread because I was thinking of throwing it away. I opened it, I smelled it, and the bread was still fresh. It was still fresh, but
That's canned bread.
that's a shock to me because in South Africa, bread, especially let's say it's summer, 3 days, don't let your bread sit up maybe for like 3 days to a week or else it's gonna expire. But here, the bread is not make sure. It's not make sure. Another thing that shook me is the way we write the date. Why do we
Okay.
write it? It feels very
Childish.
backwards. It feels very backwards because why do we start with the month and then the day and then the year? It feels a little bit shuffled because with the way that we do it in South Africa, it's either you start with the day, the month, and then the year, or the year, the month, and then the day. It just
Potato,
makes
potato.
sense.
Was that something you, was that something you had, was that something, a difference that we talked about when we were there, the date?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when I figured it out, I laughed because I was like, oh yeah, because I remember us being in elementary school, which is the first set of school. I forgot what y'all called it. Do y'all call it primary? I think. In elementary school, when they used to teach us, remember we're 90s babies, so we know the old ways. When they started teaching us the date, they taught us every different type of date. So they taught us the month, day, year, the day, month, year. It was never the year before, but they taught us the different types. So I had to go back to that thinking.
Or they would just have day month. Like 2/
Okay.
Even when it comes to writing it out, like they would make us write out April.
Yeah, okay.
And then put the rest of the month. I mean the day and the year. Like it was so many different ways.
Yeah, I like her videos. She had a lot new things.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been doing these videos for so long, so it's always nice to find new things that we could talk about with differences.
Right. And y'all, for expiration dates, there's really only a certain amount of things that can literally sit in the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other stuff shouldn't be sitting in the cabinet for that long.
First of all, Dion would go ahead.
I'm about to say, just get rid of that canned bread.
Right, Dion would never allow bread to sit more than a day.
Oh my god.
So we have never ever had to worry about.
That's great. I don't do it on purpose, y'all. It's just something.
Y'all saw him with the peanut butter. What that peanut butter is? The yum yum.
Yeah.
The yum yum. He had this whole tub of yum yum peanut butter with the bread. We was buying bread twice a day.
Twice a day is crazy. See. Woo, Lord.
About some culture shocks that I experienced living here in the United States. The first One would be teenagers working. It's not common in South Africa for teenagers to be working. And number two, at schooling, they're not that strict on the uniform and also hair and nails. In South Africa, in my school, I went to a private school and they were strict on nails and also your hair. You could only do black or brown on the color. You know, they didn't want bright colors. Like I remember seeing this girl with the red hair in my school, and I was so shocked. Like, whoa! And no one said anything because they're not so strict. And also, what's another thing? And also, young teenagers driving to and from school. That was interesting. No one. That's not common in South Africa. Like teenagers driving.
No, that's a goal.
To from school.
That's a goal.
That's not common. And then number three. Oh, well, not number three. I don't know what number I'm on actually. But like those are the few things that I can like remember. Yeah.
This is me, Jocelyn, sharing more culture shock moments as a South African living in the United States. As long as you guys keep asking me to share, I'm going to keep sharing. So, silly me thought that when someone wears a sweatshirt saying Harvard, Yale, St. Cloud State University, or something like a university name, that's their college attire. They have at the school, they have Wednesdays as college attire. All along, even in the past, when I lived here before in America, I thought they're wearing the college they went to. And I would look at them like, okay, they went to this university, that person went to that university, this one went to an Ivy League school, whatever. I found out today that that's not the case because they are wearing stuff from their husbands. Let's just say your husband went to Yale. You as a woman are wearing their sweatshirt. Let's just say your wife went to Harvard. You're wearing the sweatshirt because your wife went to Harvard. Your kids went there. Something. Or you just like the sports team of the university, so you're wearing the university sweatshirt.
Like the sports team.
And I'm like, wait, what? All along I thought that they were just wearing it because to me that seems normal, right? Wearing the sweatshirt from where you went to university, that feels normal. Wearing it just because you like the team or just because your kids, okay, maybe your kids too, I can understand. You're proud, maybe I can understand that. You're such a proud parent that your child is going to Yale that you want to wear it, or to, I don't know, the University of Wisconsin and you want to wear it, something. So that's your way of your trophy for your child being in college, I guess, because it's a big deal if your child goes to college. So I could understand maybe that. But wearing it because you like the sports team and wearing it because your spouse went there or your dad went there, it's a bit culturally shocking for me.
That's
weird.
crazy.
I can't believe I didn't know that until now. Crazy.
The reason why we're going to stop at that, make sure you guys check them out, is because you got to understand, America is literally state, while everyone else is, they represent their country. So they don't have to put on another location to locally represent it almost, if I can say. But we can put on a Florida University sweatshirt. We never went to Florida.
Right.
But we can make it look good when we put it on. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we just do out here in the South. We put it on.
Listen.
We make that thing go. It go too.
If she came to Louisiana, she would think every single person went to LSU. Everybody will have something of LSU.
No lie, what you mean you got on Morehouse? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you.